The first thing that has to go is the limited beliefs that you have around the tattoo industry, because that is what makes you stuck. Things like tattoos are dead, or clients they don't want quality anymore, people only care about cheap prices, or you can't make real money with tattooing. These beliefs are very dangerous, because if your vision around the industry is hopeless, you will never build something truly meaningful inside it, because your subconscious will sabotage every single move that you make because you have this belief. And why is this? Well, it's because you put energy into something that your subconscious mind believes it has no future. But here is the uncomfortable truth around this. If tattooing truly was dead, like why are there artists that are booked out months ahead, like more than ever before, and keep raising their prices? And if clients disappeared, like why are they getting tattooed by someone else as we speak? The industry, it didn't collapse, and to be really truthful, like it's growing more than ever. But what did collapse is your perspective. And second of all is that you gotta stop blaming things that you can't control. You can't control the season, you can't control the economy, you can't control other artists' prices, you can't control competition, Instagram, like all of this, these are things that are outside of your control. And the moment that you build your life around things that you can't control, well, that is when you lose. Because blaming external like circumstances and all of that, it's coping because it makes you feel good in the short term, but it destroys you from the inside out in the long run. Because every time you say, well, it's the market, it's the season, it's the competition, you're also saying, like indirectly, there is nothing I can do. And that's not true, because that is the most dangerous position a tattoo artist or tattoo studio can ever be in. So you can imagine this, imagine that you're playing basketball, you're down by 10 points and you're halfway through the game. And then you go, the other team is better, I quit. That would sound insane, right? Like, have you seen an even professional match where people are like leaving, like walk over? No, it doesn't happen. But that's exactly what artists are doing in business. They are down for a few months and then they simply walk away from the game plan. Because growth in itself, like it is painful and it requires resilience, but you can't have the excuses for it. And the moment that you take full responsibility of your life, literally everything changes. It doesn't matter what you do, if it's relationships, if it's health, if it's your business, whatever it is. When you take full responsibility for your life, everything changes. Not that you blame yourself, but you take responsibility. So when you say my bookings are slow, like what can I do today in order to increase my bookings? When you ask those questions to yourself, that's when you regain control. Now you can adjust your communication, you can adjust your branding, you can adjust your process, you can adjust your positioning, you can adjust all of these things. Because accountability doesn't trap you, even though it's a little bit uncomfortable, but it actually frees you. Because now you're no longer waiting for external things that you can't control to improve, but you in itself become the condition if something works out or not. Because as you probably noticed, like there is a pendulum shift happening in the tattoo industry at the moment. Years ago, what was the hottest thing was walk-ins, it was word of mouth and it was to be in the main street. But today, social media is the new main street. The majority of the clients that you're looking for aren't those clients that are walking by your shop anymore. They are the clients that are scrolling on the main street, which is Instagram. And if you refuse to adapt to these things and all the changes that comes, it's not being authentic. It makes you invisible and it makes you not growing in the pace that you wanted to. And you don't need to dance on TikTok, like you don't need to fake anything, you just gotta be yourself. Because you do need to communicate, you do need to show up, and you do need to meet clients where they already are. Because every single industry, doesn't matter where it is, it's always evolving and you gotta adapt to the changes. And the tattoo industry, it's no exception. And most artists, like they are super busy, like we hear it all the time, but it's not intentional. They post without strategy, they work without direction, and they react instead of plan. Intentional action is what truly moves the needle, like it's knowing why you post, who you post for, knowing what problem you solve for clients, and knowing why you do these things. Because movement without any intention, it's just noise. But on the other hand, movement with intention is what actually builds the momentum. So here's the truth, like your mindset decides, alright? How you see problems, how you react to slow periods, how long you stay in the game, like all of that, it's how you react. And I want you to know that the industry itself, it isn't against you, and change isn't against you. Change is not the enemy, and not even the competition is the problem. The real question is like, are you just willing to adapt to the changes or continue coping with the excuses that you have that is not benefiting you in any way, because you're probably very talented and you just gotta change these things in order to keep growing. Because everything that you want to build, it starts inside first. And if you're tattooing, you know this because you're creative people and you know that everything that you're changing starts from the inside out first. And the same goes with business. So the mindset that you choose here, like it's your move. Take care and have a good one.